Today's 2-minute tip looks at the difference between quoting directly from the text that you've read and paraphrasing that text into your own words. When you quote directly, you're using the exact same words of the person you've read. You're handing your text over to them to let them speak for a while. When you paraphrase, you're still telling the reader where the idea came from, what some other guy has said, but you're doing it in your own words. You might remember from school that this is known as an indirect quote. Of course, in either case, you still reference where the idea came from, regardless of whether it's a direct quote or paraphrased. And this is really important because we reference in academic writing to show that our work and our ideas is building on the work and ideas of other people that have come before us. And to be honest, our claims wouldn't be taken very seriously if we made them without some kind of reference to prior research. So you're going to want to show where those ideas have come from, and you're going to want to show how your study is joining a conversation that's already happening in the text. And you do that by referencing. Now let's take a look at this example of a text. There's quite a few direct quotes here. You can see that the author has used what's known as an ellipsis, which is a standard format of 3 dots to show that the author's cut out some part within the quote to make it a bit shorter. And then over here you can see that the author has used the square brackets to show that they have made some small amendment in the direct quote to make it flow better. So this example has followed all the referencing rules of proper direct quotation exactly. But to be honest, it's not a great piece of academic writing. It's just a patchwork of other people's texts. I don't get a sense of what the author of this article thinks. I don't get a sense of how these other people's work adds to what it is that she's trying to do in her own work. It kind of ends up being just a puppet show, where the author of this piece is saying very little at all. She's handing over to other authors all the time and allowing them to do the talking for her. To be honest though, I can go and read those authors in the original for myself, thank you very much. I'm much more interested in seeing how this author is drawing on that research to build new ideas and new claims. Here the author has used the same texts as before, but she's owning these texts a bit more by paraphrasing them and putting them in her own words. She's putting these texts to work for her study. I mean, there's nothing wrong with using direct quotes. You just need to be careful about where you're using them and why you're using them, and don't use too many of them.